Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everyone watching. My name is Abdul Razik and today I want to share with you the journey behind my new book titled as Afghanistan at the Crossroads of Civilizations. This book has been published on Amazon and its link is available in the description of this video. This work is the result of years of reporting, research, and lived experience shaped by my work as a correspondent of Associated Press of Pakistan and as a writer and above all as someone who deeply loves Afghanistan and its people. For decades, Afghanistan has been seen through the narrow lens of war, conflict and crisis. But behind the headlines lies a country with a profound cultural soul, a land of poetry, philosophy, oral traditions, and extraordinary resilience. I wrote this book to restore that fuller picture, to show Afghanistan not only as a battleground of empires, but as a crossroads of civilizations. Not only as a place of suffering, but as a reservoir of wisdom, creativity, and endurance. This book is my attempt to weave together history, anthropology, culture, and lived experience into a single narrative that honors the dignity of Afghan communities everywhere, from the mountains of Bamiyan to the refugee camps of Peshawar, from Kabul streets to the diaspora gatherings in Berlin, Toronto, and Sydney. The book is divided into 35 chapters, each exploring a different dimension of Afghanistan's identity. I begin with Afghanistan's ancient past, the Buddhist monasteries of Bamiyan, the Silk Road caravans, the Persian and Indian influences that shaped Afghanistan's early civilization. Then I move into the Islamic era, the rise of Sufi mysticism, the flowering of poetry, and the intellectual traditions that produced figures like Ansari of Herat and Jalaluddin Balkhi, known to the world as Rumi. From there, the book explores the political storms of the modern era, the Great Game, the Soviet invasion, the Civil War, the rise of the Taliban, and the post-2001 transformations. But this book is not only about conflict, it is also about culture, resilience, and renewal. I explore Afghanistan's oral traditions, the tapas, the Hazara ballads, the women's landai, the refugee songs of exile. I examine our artistic heritage, our literature, our music, our spiritual traditions. I look at the Afghan diaspora, how millions of Afghans have carried their culture across continents, building new identities while keeping their roots alive. I also examine the intersection of education, media, health, and civil society, the systems that shape daily life and public welfare. And finally, I explore Afghanistan's future, its pathway to peace, its potential for regional cooperation, and the lessons it offers to the world. What makes this book different is its human dimension. Throughout the chapters, I include ethnographic case studies from villages, refugee camps, and diaspora communities, oral poetry cycles that capture the emotional aspect of ordinary Afghans, field notes from my own reporting and research, and comparative insights that place Afghanistan within global history. This is not just a historical or political study, it is a cultural portrait, a human story, and a vision for renewal. I wanted to show Afghanistan not as a passive victim of history, but as an active contributor to global civilization, a land whose ideas, art, and traditions have shaped the world. Today, Afghanistan stands at a critical moment. Its people face immense challenges, political uncertainty, economic hardship, restrictions on rights, and displacement. But Afghanistan also possesses extraordinary strengths. Its culture, its youth, its diaspora, its strategic location, and its deep traditions of resilience. This book argues that Afghanistan's future depends on inclusive governance, regional cooperation, cultural preservation, education, and public welfare, and the voices of women, youth, and civil society. It is a call to see Afghanistan not only through the lens of crisis, but through the lens of possibility. Finally, I want to say this: Afghanistan story is not finished. It is still being written in classrooms, in refugee camps, in diaspora communities, in poetry gatherings, and in the hearts of millions of Afghans who dream of peace. My hope is that this book becomes a bridge between past and future, between Afghanistan and the world, between suffering and renewal. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for supporting Afghan voices, Afghan culture, and Afghan resilience. May this book contribute, even in a small way, to a deeper understanding of Afghanistan and to the hope that one day the peace will return to our valleys, our cities, and our hearts. Link of the book has been given in the description of this video. I wish all the best and good luck to all of you.